And welcome back to Hakaiou, King of Crusher. Last time we crushed a power plant, and it made us even bigger and more powerful than before.
God.
To destroy 5 or 6 trees at a time with one stomp.
The funk is back.
Yeah.
Is there like a limit to all these transformations? Because I feel like, you know, maybe I'm too normal to be a King of Crusher, but I feel I'd be satisfied with this.
There is a limit in that we will reach a final one.
Yeah, it's not a roguelike. It doesn't keep going on forever.
Yeah, so I don't know if, like, it's possible that the evolution continues past the point where the game gets to, but, like, I can't deny it. God, you know, every time we come back to this, chicken drumstick legs on these creatures is just so good.
Maybe that's why he's so angry.
Well, you know, it's the PS1, every reference for it was just the bucket of KFC for every character made in that era.
That's actually why this character's pissed. His legs look like chicken legs, but he's a pescatarian.
Oh boy.
Well, just pretend they're tuna legs.
The classic tuna legs, yep.
Yeah. They got knees.
You can tune a leg, but you can't something.
But you can't crush a king.
That's right.
Do you think, well, Hakaiou, that's what I name him, is doing this? He's thinking about his family? Like he misses his wife and child?
I don't know, like, he's been so blinded by rage ever since that car went by and, like, accidentally kicked a rock into his hand.
Like, personally, if I was doing this, I would just be thinking, man, I just want to go home and play Xbox. I don't know why I'm thinking that, because I have never owned an Xbox in my life, but...
I mean, your brain must be just a little bit altered by this whole transformation thing.
Right. He's actually angry because he's been reading a lot of articles in magazines about how the Xbox was really going to revolutionize gaming, but he's a Sony guy through and through.
No, I think, like, this all started because he read webcomic that said the Xbox was too big.
True. But also that's why he decided to get bigger, is so that he could make sure that his hands fit the Xbox controller, which is infamously big.
No, I think this all started because he thought, like, oh, what if eventually I want to divorce his wife? Or divorce my wife? And he's like, can't even comprehend the thought of not loving his wife as much as he does.
Oh yeah, Hakaiou, big wife guy. So, our new mission is to destroy the dam, one piece at a time.
Is this a goddamn?
Yes, and...
I don't think you really need to destroy more than one piece of a dam. I'm pretty sure if you fuck up one part of it, that's all you need to do.
No, the engineering on this one's really good. It's kind of like they're all sort of like load-bearing, so like if even one of them stands, the dam is fine. God, I love just the full fucking swing of his punch, too. But yeah, so there are like 2 helicopters at the start of this map, and depending on like what location you're in, they might respawn, but as long as you stay right next to the dam, they'll never come back.
Oh, you mean like the one place you would be in this level?
Yeah, like if you start like running backwards to try to readjust yourself because like the camera's bad or something, like then enemies will come back up.
I mean, you do have to move back a little bit to get the, like, collectible coffee thermoses if you want the platinum trophy,
right.
But...
I was really hoping we'd just come to, like, a really big 7-Eleven.
Oh my god.
It's a cylinder! Watch out!
Perfect crush.
Wow.
You know, I'm noticing you're not saving sharps. You must be really confident in your skills in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give me some tips and tricks?
Keep on crushing. It's like the Grateful Dead once said.
Oh my god, they're at makeout point.
Okay, let me find a notepad to put this down.
Nothing gets me horned up like Hakaiou.
God, it looks like shit.
Looks fucking awesome. It looks like a monster on the cover art of, like, a really old graphics card.
Oh, hell yeah. That's definitely like the shot that they're like, the PlayStation 1 can do things you never believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're bigger.
That's actually a new monster.
Yeah. We've decided to evolve yet again into Purple Godzilla.
They've reused a little bit of the drumstick tech, but otherwise it's fairly different.
Yeah, it's not quite as funky anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The last stage of this game is actually just the Bowser segment from Mario Odyssey.
It's gonna be the Bowser segment from the end of, what was it, like one of the new Super Mario Brothers games where you have to run away from a giant Bowser, but you're the giant Bowser.
Oh, wow.
Is that from Wii?
Yes.
Okay, all those games sort of blend together for me.
Do you think Hakaiou could beat Rampage in a fight?
Which man from Rampage?
George Rampage.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's the monkey, right?
Yes.
I think so. I mean, that's basically like the Godzilla versus King Kong of video games. And as we all know, Godzilla famously won that one.
Right. Do you think, like, just nondescript anger is what turned the man into the monkey in Rampage?
Yeah, I assume it's basically the same thing. Like, Rampage definitely feels like it's sort of like the, it's the Americanization of Hakaiou, King of Crusher.
Just like how King Kong was the Americanization of Godzilla.
Right. Exactly like that. Yeah.
The music in this level feels like the music in a character select screen for like a snowboarding game.
Yeah, it's like how the Japanese Godzilla was all about, you know, the horrors of the nuclear bomb, and the American Godzilla was all about the horrors of movie critics banning your movies.
It's true. Well, I didn't know M. Night worked on that movie. But yeah, the music in this one's a lot more like it's definitely got a funk to it, but it's more like proggy, you know? It's like a little more experimental, a little spacey. It's a very strange pick, but not unwelcome.
I mean, I feel like all of the music in this game so far has been a little bit, like, of a strange pick, like, not entirely fitting, but also, like, kind of fitting.
Yeah.
It feels like the music in this game all feels like kind of weirdly upbeat for how sinister a lot of the game is presented as in cutscenes.
Yeah.
Also, I thought that helicopter was a UFO, and I got really excited.
Sorry, but no. But yeah, no, it feels like with the way the bug speaks, like it should be like more sinister and sort of ominous. But then the music is just like, yeah, I fucking love destruction.
Yeah, and I feel like the music is the only thing that keeps, like, the tone of this game, like, the way it is. Like, if it wasn't for the music, this game would not, like, even come close to having that, like, very... like, that sense of this thing is very silly and weird, and it's not actually that serious. Like,
Yeah.
if this music was very dramatic, I don't think this would work nearly as well.
No, I get you, for sure, yeah.
Is your headbutt now like a fireball or something?
No. Things just go on fire when I headbutt.
Oh, okay. Because in the cutscene, he breathed fire, so I was like, oh, maybe that's something.
No, he can't breathe fire yet. But, yeah, so there's a new enemy introduced in this level. It's weird to refer to them like that. But occasionally 2 fighter jets will just fly on screen and shoot at you. And they're actually, like, surprisingly strong. Like, if you don't move out of the way of them, like, they just move straight wherever your position is when they enter the screen. They'll actually, like, do a lot of damage to you. But if you jump, you'll just, like, crush one before they start shooting, and that's fine. Like that.
They're actually just part of, like, they're just doing an air show.
But yeah, like, the enemies are not dangerous on their own, generally. Like, usually it's just the sheer number of them that the game wants to throw at you. But the jets, I've found, are, like, particularly tricky if you aren't paying attention to them. In a way that in, like, other levels, you could kind of just, like, ignore that there were enemies at all. Also, I appreciate on every highway, as soon as you crash one, it's just like 100 cars will just fly through. It's a nice little attention to detail. In a game with surprisingly little detail, I'd say.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It's a very big picture game.
Right, because he's very large. Also, you may not have known it, but we actually walked all the way from Japan, that's right, to France.
Are you sure that's not just like the Tokyo Tower or something?
You know, I'm looking at it. It looks a lot like the Eiffel Tower.
We actually went to Vegas. He's a lot smaller than we think.
There was a building that looked like the MGM Grand, so I'd believe it.
That's like the nice thing about living in a tiny European country nobody cares of. We might be under the ocean in like 60 years, but at least Godzilla won't kill us.
It's true.
Oh, now we're in hell.
Yeah, it turns out that actually, in order to get to where we're going, we actually have to go through hell. Like, the whole issue was, like, perspective, right? Because, like, the building's very large, but the walk to it takes a while.
I mean, I've been to Paris already. I think it's hell on earth.
Damn.
Have you seen how long those breads are? They're crazy.
Like, legit, it is amazing. Like, if you just get, like, 5 kilometers out of Paris, like, it's actually really fucking nice. Like, it's a beautiful country, but as soon as you're in Paris, it's hell on earth. It's just, it's not good.
I have gone through the circle road, the roundabout around the Arc de Triomphe, and let me tell you, I don't know how there aren't more accidents happening constantly.
Maybe this is just a radio tower, honestly. Maybe this is the station playing all the funk all the time.
oh no,
And he's pissed.
don't break that.
Could this maybe be Tokyo Tower?
Maybe. He's just mad because the radio won't play more Zeppelin.
Oh, it's one of those dinosaurs.
I think this guy is more of a Zappa guy, you know? I feel like every person who tries to be like a really chill but is pissed off all the time on the inside is really into Zappa.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. It turns out that the final level is actually us going to have to go to the Zappa Museum in Rancho Cucamonga.
See, the main target wasn't the tower, it was actually just that building right next to it.
Yeah, you just go behind the
That
tower.
reminds me, once a year, this is a yearly conversation my dad has with me of my dad trying to convince me that Frank Zappa's song about titties and beer is like a secret genius song.
Like, in what way? Like, it's a secret genius song that is, like, actually, like, really well put together despite being really juvenile? Or, like, it's got,
well
like, a hidden
put together
meaning?
and like a king of comedy as this fucking like pistachioed man just sings about beer and titties and how much he likes them both.
Sounds like somebody isn't ready for the sex girls.
Like this song that might as well be like a later era Simpsons joke about Homer Simpson.
Right, so he's like, oh, this is, like, a really elaborate bit that Frank Zappa did when he wasn't writing songs about, like, really important things.
Basically.
I mean, the Illinois Enema Bandit is really just a very, thickly veiled commentary on society and the evolution of humanity.
The what?
You fucking heard me, Chorps.
But is that like a thing that I don't know?
That's a Zappa song.
Oh, okay. Every time I hear Illinois from now on, I keep thinking of Sufjan Stevens, and so I was like really confused for a second. Though if you think about it, Sufjan really is the modern day Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa's kid, who fucking cares? It's all about Sufjan. I do appreciate in this level, like, they've done something where they've had, like, billboards with just, like, real photos of people. I hope they're, like, staff.
I hope they're not staff.
Like, they just hidden their own pictures in here.
It's all pictures of Tony Hawk's girlfriend.
They're, like, in the same building as the development studio, and it's just, like, pictures of people from, like, an accounting firm in the same building or something.
Yeah, like, hey, can we borrow this? Like, yeah, sure. What for? It's like, don't worry about it.
Hey, can I take this picture of your wife? I don't care.
I was like, great. Takes it right out of his wallet.
And welcome to the new monster form, this guy's wife. Give it up, everybody.
Yeah, they just, like, despite all of these other ones, like, being put together like they're a Bionicle, like, this one's, like, a beautifully well-crafted human model.
Yeah, it's like Mortal Kombat, like it's all photorealistic.
Yeah. Also, I will note that for the first time in this fucking video game, I remember that there is a single camera control, so I've panned it out a little bit.
Wow. This brings so much.
Well, that's not the only time this game's gonna get panned.
Like,
Damn.
Chirps, this view, it's so smart, it makes me almost think you're playing an RDS.
Yeah, I think the angle really helps with making it feel a little more like there's strategy to it.
Yeah.
You don't feel like there's something else going on.
Oh no, you're destroying the Pentagon's best friend, the square.
Yeah, I don't know what is that Parliament? What are we destroying here? Because there are
I don't
a lot
know,
of them.
but this city has a lot of them, yeah.
It's a campus. Look, we're doing a service, which is keeping kids out of school.
I'm gonna be honest, like, this city doesn't seem to have central planning at all. This just seems like a mess. Maybe it's good that we're destroying it.
Yeah, it gives them a clean palette to work off of when they want to replan this.
Yeah, I'm sure this is how the monster feels when they're going through my SimCity town.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what the fuck? This is super unoptimized.
No, why is the residential right next to the chemical treatment plant? What are you doing?
Why are the schools right next to the red light district? Jeez, can you build that in SimCity? I have no idea.
Only in the Amsterdam version.
Oh, okay.
It's like how Zoo Tycoon has, like, the dinosaur packs.
Right. Oh, man, I love those. I wonder if you can get this guy in one of those.
I heard that as Disgaea first. A fucking SimCity and Disgaea crossover.
Hell yeah, my zoo's just filled with pretties.
I don't want to talk about that game.
Zookeeper, also a prenny.
Hey, come on, Chirps, what did I just say? What did I just say?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
I love the line of tanks just waiting for you to come at literally any angle, but also they're not going to do shit until you're there.
They gotta hold the line.
I mean, they're just fucking hoping you take a left turn.
Yeah, as you can see, like, it's the sheer number of enemies that are really causing the damage to add up in this case.
Yeah, this almost seems like a video game at a certain point.
Right? Yeah, like, you start to feel like, oh, there's actually a threat going on. And it's that there are 700 missiles causing the game to run extremely slowly at any point.
So the yellow bar, is that like the frame rate meter? Is that how this works?
Yeah, basically. It's kind of like, you know, in, like, Nier Automata, there's that part where you start getting hit by attacks and, like, it just causes the resolution of the screen to drop drastically. It's just
Right.
like that, but with the frame rate.
It turns on interlacing.
Yeah. It requires you to plug in your composite cables for your PS4.
It shows like, oh, this is what screen crunch looks like.
Yeah.
Oh! We're at the president's house, I guess.
That's right. We walked all the way from Japan to America.
Well, we walked maybe from France to America, let's be fair.
Yeah. I thought that would probably be easier.
God, these levels take a long time.
Yeah, it's really starting to scale.
Yeah, it's definitely like as you get bigger, they feel like you need to do more destruction, but I don't know about that.
So this level is the proof that Godzilla really is a hero of the people.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it was more that last level was just very spread out compared to the earlier ones.
Honestly, I'm pining for the simpler days where we just fuck up our apartment.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I mean, you know, that's the thing about making a pact with the devil. Like, you always pine to the days before it.
And, you know, I think that's the thing about our character, too, is, like, he continues to destroy, but I think he's lost sight of why he was destroying in the first place, you know?
Yeah, he was destroying it for his family first, and now he's just destroying it for himself, and I think that's fucked up.
Right, it's about the commoditization of, like, culture and, like, work. You know, at first he was doing this, you know, for fun, it was part of his identity, and now he just does it because, you know, people expect it of him.
Like, ever since he got sponsored by Nike, like, I haven't checked out any of his stuff anymore. I'm, like, so sick of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, esports used to be about the E, now it's all about the sports, man.
Disgusting. It's about the sportsmen.
So sometimes I pass by a billboard for what's called a rage room, and the billboard advertising it is just a scary clown.
What?
What happens in the rage room?
I assume you just hit the scary clown with a baseball bat.
Oh, not like there's a scary clown, they're also trying to rage.
But what if I, like the scary clown? What if I, like, want to become friends with the scary clown?
Well, then you go to the friend room next door,
What if he...
where,
Why
like,
would I
all the
do
scary
that?
clowns are just fucking drinking their sorrows away. Putting fucking freezer steaks on their bruised heads where somebody hit them with a baseball bat.
Maybe you just misunderstood the whole time and it's actually a Richard Scarry's clown.
So, I'm noticing, despite that being the central object of this level to destroy, it gave you way less than some fucking apartment building.
Yeah, no, you didn't get anything for actually destroying the White House. Like, that's the thing you have to destroy, but it's expecting you to destroy the apartment complexes around it, too.
Okay, so, like, the level won't end until you destroy the White House. It's not like... This wasn't, like, playing on your expectations or something. Where it's like...
No, eventually you will have to have destroyed
You were
it.
supposed to be doing the pacifist run the whole time.
This is the Spec Ops The Line of monster games.
That's right. You feel like a hero yet? Destroying the White House? It's like, yes, actually. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, no, now that we've destroyed it, we just, like, run by it, and that's the end of the level. Oh no, smoke inhalation! That shot's almost cinematic with all of the gunshots going around as well. But no, with democracy destroyed, a new power fills with us.
We're gonna turn into just a big drumstick.
And you'll see it next time